Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll be ranking the current fighters in Emmerdale, with proper scaling. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's get into this.
In D tier, we have Mackenzie. He has no feats or scaling to anybody in the show. He attempts to attack John from behind, but gets dropped without any effort. Above him would be Caleb, Jay, and Charles. Caleb would be at the bottom of this tier since he's only ever dropped Nikki and Amit. Jay would be slightly above him since he's presented some decent speed against Nickel during their fight and coming out on top in the exchange. However, his speed didn't come in clutch against Graham, who ended up negging him without effort. Charles would be the king of this tier since he's presented great strength feats, such as slamming Alex on top of a car, slamming the larger Tom's head into the bar counter, and even sending Caleb back in the woods. In B tier, we have Aaron and Will. Both belong in their own tier for presenting better feats and scaling to the best fighters in the show currently. Will's best feat comes from being able to fight on par with Ross, even after getting attacked by surprise. He's able to push him back and land a hit on him and eventually get the upper hand. He's ultimately defeated by Ross and knocked out in the process. Aaron is shown to be able to do decently against fighters like Ross and Billy. However, the fight was broken up, so there's no real winner. His fight with Kane also won't be used as a way to scale him since he couldn't land a hit until his back was turned. Aaron's never outright won a fight. He's reached a stalemate with Billy and Ross, but also defeated by Jason, who negged him with a single punch, and the fight being started by Aaron himself, as well as attacking John with his back turned and still getting pinned to the wall. Above them we have the GOATs. Starting with John, he defeats Aaron with ease and takes out Mackenzie in the barn. Both times he had his back turned. John has great potential and will be good to see who he fights next. Next we have Ross. He's defeated fighters such as Will, and is also able to fight on par with Aaron, Billy, and Pete. Whilst Ross can defeat good fighters like Will, he's come short against fighters like Billy, who knocked him out during their first fight and got outskilled by during their rematch. Bear in mind, he couldn't knock out an injured Billy even after attacking his injury. All of that aside, Ross still remains one of Emmerdale's best fighters. The king of the tier is Billy. Billy has defeated Ross, Ellis, Alex, and Max. Billy's most impressive feats come from getting the better of Caden and Tyler, as well as defeating Max, armed with a gun, and defeating Ross whilst injured. During the rematch, Billy dominated Ross, who is going all out. Billy is one of Soap's most underrated fighters. It's good to see him get the respect he deserves. And all alone in S tier, we have Kane. There should be no analysis regarding Kane. Nate would have been behind Kane in S tier before his exit. People are very biased and don't rank Nate highly, but he was attacked with a weapon twice and still got the upper hand against Kane. Thank you to everyone watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.